Hello, my friends. Welcome in to the Sunday edition. Oh my goodness. It's been a while and this has been on my mind to bring this back. And I thought, what better time as we transition out of 1 year and into the next? And I promptly just have a new microphone that I promptly just punched. So I can't even imagine the background noises we're going to get as I get used to wearing this. But anyway, transitioning out of 1 year into a new one, which take it or leave it, that nothing really changes, right? But 2022 brought us the Sunday edition, which I kind of fell out of a little bit. We fell out of practice with that. So I thought, let's bring that back because I still really love this idea of this weekly edition, the Sunday edition, but really whenever you need to do this, I just thought Sunday mornings are such a great time for routine. They're a great time for something familiar, something, but also something maybe that brings a little bit of, I don't know, creativity, self expression. There's no agenda, it's just a focus on tending to the body after maybe a tough week, kind of resetting, letting go of whatever this week brought, and just kind of a little boop, reset, refresh for what lays ahead. So, anyway, it's just my little thoughts. But basically, the Sunday edition is very chill. It's super chill. You can grab your cup of coffee or a cup of tea. I'm very cozy today in my attire. It's actually really chilly here. So, I've got my hoodie on and we're going to stay low to the ground. So if you have a mat, great. Or a lot of these you could probably modify to even stay in bed or on the couch, somewhere cozy. Just put a blanket down on the floor, whatever works for you. Be really, really cozy. Take what works for you, leave behind what doesn't. You don't have to look exactly like I look as we move through these stretches together. Make it work for you. Listen to your body. Whatever you do, breathe nice and deep and just try to relax and just try to be in this moment because you set aside this time, which is the hardest part, is showing up. So I'm going to stop blabbing and we're just going to find some easy movement together. So I'm sitting cross-legged. Come to a seat that is comfy for you. And we're just going to take a second and sit up nice and tall. Roll your shoulders back and down a couple of times. Try to really pull your shoulders, shrug them all the way up to your ears, and then pull them back. You might physically use your hands and your elbows to pull them back and then drop them down. 2 more times like that. Ooh, my shoulders are a little sleepy this morning. I can use this. Awesome job. Check in with the neck, keeping shoulders still, keeping them pulled down. Go ahead and rock one ear towards that shoulder and then the other back and forth a couple of times. And then maybe look past one shoulder to your center, over to the other a couple of times. Just loosening up through the neck. Awesome. Let's do a couple of circles here. Drawing a circle with your nose, letting that circle get a little bit bigger. And then you can reverse the direction of your circle when you're ready. Ooh, awesome. Very good. Go ahead and bring your fingertips down to the floor beside you. And then you're going to give me a thumbs up. So fingertips down on the floor, and then we're going to lift our thumbs up towards the sky, up and out. So you'll feel this is just a little bit of a rotation, right? Helping us to kind of open up in the shoulders. So rather than just like passive Try to visualize that opening up in the shoulders and the chest. We're sitting up nice and tall. We're letting our legs be heavy here. Big inhale, reach your arms up, 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 and just as far as that feels good. So maybe you just come here, maybe to make like this Y shape. Maybe it's in your shoulder range to reach higher up, maybe all the way overhead. Big breath in. When you get to your end range, exhale, float it on down. 2 more times like that. So maybe each time we find a little bit more movement. Maybe this morning we decide to keep this small. On your exhale, bring it down. 1 more time. Maybe this time before we move, we drop chin to chest and we incorporate a little bit of neck movement with lifting the arms. So inhale, lift up, maybe look up. Hold it at the top just for 1 beat, and then exhale, bring it down. Awesome job. I want to focus a little bit on our midline and the back with some twists. And really, you've heard me say this before, that is so good for our bodies, not just muscular, but also for our internal organs and even the digestive system. So maybe this time of the year, you find yourself eating things that you're not normally eating, which is amazing, right? You treat yourself a little bit and have some decadent items. But maybe your digestive system is kind of feeling the effects of that a little bit. Maybe it's stress. There's so many things that this time of year you might be feeling. So we're just going to tend to that for a little bit and notice how these moves can help so much more than we realize, right? So anyway, big breath in, sit up nice and tall. Let's bring our arms back up 1 more time, reaching up. And then this time when you exhale, you're going to turn gently towards the left and then bring right hand to left knee, left hand down beside you. We're going to pause here. Inhale to sit up nice and tall. Exhale, maybe you turn into this twist a little bit more, looking past left shoulder. We're not going to force it though. A little goes a long way in a twist. What you can focus on instead of really turning deep into that twist, if that doesn't feel good in your back, pull your belly button in towards your spine. Drop your shoulders down. Take a couple of deep breaths here. So good for those internal organs. It's like we're wringing out a rag, right? Which may be kind of gross to visualize, but like we're wringing out all those toxins. And then exhale to unwind, come back to center. Inhale, reach up again, look up, let's get a little taller through the torso. And then exhale, we'll twist towards the right. Left hand to right knee, right hand down beside you. Pause here, no need to rush. Inhale, sit up nice and tall. Exhale, maybe we turn a little bit into that twist. Again, if it's not feeling great in our neck, maybe to look past that right shoulder. Just check in and make little adjustments, maybe pulling belly button in towards the spine. Maybe relaxing those shoulders on an exhale. Maybe relaxing your jaw. How's your jaw doing? Are we clenching a little bit? Good. 1 more big breath in. And then exhale to release that. Awesome job. I'm going to go ahead and uncross my legs now. I'm going to bring my feet to the floor. I'm going to bring my hands back behind me for support here. So just nice and easy, nothing fancy here. My feet are a little wider than hip width apart, and I'm going to let my knees fall to the left. Pause here for a second, not collapsing our weight in our shoulders, but pressing out of our palms. Breathe deeply. Don't worry about how close your knees are getting to the floor. Just try to let your legs relax a little bit into this. I know it's tricky. because our muscles are tense trying to hold us up, especially if our hips are tight and this doesn't feel super comfy. Try to relax on your exhale. And then we'll bring it slowly through center, pausing when our knees are up towards the sky, and then over the other side. Notice that one side might be a little different than the other depending on how tight our hips are. That is a-okay. Through center, over towards the left again. This time, if you want to add in a little more, you can cross left ankle over right thigh, guiding that right knee down towards the floor. Big breath in, exhale to release, and then over to the other side. Woo. Again, with that option to cross right ankle over left thigh. Good. And then you can release, bring your feet back flat to the floor. I'm going to go ahead and bring the soles of the feet together. Just nice and easy here, wrapping your hands around your toes or your ankles if that feels better. Oh my goodness, my inner thighs are very sore from my run the other day. So just kind of check in and see how your body is feeling. Imagining that we're rotating our inner thighs up towards the sky. That's going to help us to open up in the hips a little bit more. Big breath in, exhale. Let your elbows go left to right as you move forward in a little fold here. Not forcing anything, just kind of seeing where we end up, letting your nose fall towards your toes. Doesn't have to come anywhere near. Maybe dropping your chin to your chest here if that feels good. One more big breath in. On your exhale, super, super slow, go ahead and roll up through the spine. Awesome job. We're going to do one more little twist before we close out today. So let's go ahead and bring our left heel in towards the right inner thigh, and then right leg is going to be out. And you're going to flex those right toes towards you. Awesome. Now you can go ahead and reach your right hand towards right toes, keeping that leg mostly straight, a little micro bend in that knee because we don't want to lock the knee out. Breathe deeply here. Little hamstring stretch before we go into a twist. If you like, you can incorporate your left arm by reaching it up towards the sky. Let your eyes follow. So we've got a little bit of a lengthening out of the left side body. Should feel nice. And then exhale, you can release all of that. Go ahead and bring your right hand to left knee. Left hand is beside you, just like we did before, only incorporating a little bit in the legs here. Big breath in, exhale. Turn, look towards left shoulder, or pausing kind of quarter way if that doesn't feel good. One more little twist here. And on your exhale, you can release. We'll switch to the other side. Left leg is out long, toes pointed towards us. Ooh, go ahead and reach that left hand for left foot. Ooh, something in my back just cracked. Always an added bonus. Good. Maybe we incorporate sweeping that right hand up, looking up. Ooh. It would feel really good, especially in that right lower back. Getting a little bit of length. And then go ahead and release that right hand, left hand to right knee. Big breath in, exhale, turn to look towards right shoulder. and then go ahead and release. Awesome job. We're going to go ahead and come back to cross-legged if that's comfy. Extend your arms out left to right and then thumbs up towards the ceiling. Pull your hands back a little bit, bringing those shoulder blades together. And on your exhale, give yourself a big hug, really wrapping your hands around the backs of your shoulders. Drop your chin to your chest. Take a big breath in and out. And unwind. Do that one more time. Pulling hands back, pulling those shoulder blades together. Open in the chest. This time, opposite arm on top. Drop chin to chest and take 2 cycles of breath. Awesome job. Unwind. Sigh it out. Thank you so much for showing up with me today. Whenever you do this, I hope that you feel a little refreshed for the rest of your day and for the week ahead, which, if you're doing this live in real time, it's the last week of 2022. So I hope that you're able to find a little bit of softness and make a little bit of time to make a little bit of space. Revisit this if you need to, but I'll see you again next week with another. Take good care.